How are you?
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Movie last night, my husband and my three children, and we like loved it. It is going to be a classic. Um, I have so many questions. I don't know who to start with, but I'll say Journey. Um, one of the things I saw when you were singing and dancing that you seemed so confident and so that you were strong in your position. What was your most favorite part about going to set every day doing this role?
My favorite part about going to set was just seeing and meeting all these amazing just people, Mr. Forrest Whitaker and Miss Lisa, and my friendship with Kieran. So definitely the friendships and the incredible bonds that I made throughout this whole filming experience is has to be my favorite part.
Thank you.
For me, it was everything. I mean, I enjoyed being with the people. Everything was amazing. Going into hair and makeup and just being transformed when you put on the costume and you feel completely different. The set was just warm and inviting, and it was fun. Even when the camera stopped filming, it was always fun. There was never a dull moment, always laughing and joking. It was just a lovely atmosphere to work with.
Awesome. And your introduction to that first number is amazing.
Thank you.
I think for me, going to set every day was knowing that there was loads of people there, but they were so welcoming. And obviously, like Madeline said, my friendship with Madeline was amazing. And meeting Miss Lisa, Mr. Forrest Whitaker, and the director, Mr. David Talbot, everyone was just so welcoming and nice. And all the scenes that I got to do, I love my character, and I love everyone that was on that set. And it was very uplifting. It was very joyful, and it was full of laughter.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you all.
And Robin, to you.
Hi, thank you for taking the time to chat with us. My name is Robin Davis from momthemagnificent.com. And my question is, how can each of you relate to your on-screen characters?
I mean, I personally have many similarities with my character. I feel like we're both very adventurous and feisty and have this like go-getter personality. I really love my character, and I think she's definitely, something that really drew me to the story and to this role.
I think I'm similar with my character in a way that he obviously he's a bit jumpy. He's kind of a scaredy cat sometimes, but so am I. But I think the fact that he's very ambitious to be what he wants to be. Like he wants to be an inventor, and like my ambition is to be an actor. I love acting. He loves inventing. So I think the fact that he wants to be what he wants to be, and I want to be what I want to be. I think the ambition. I think that's what makes up me like my character.
I love playing Miss Johnson. She is just warm and bubbly and friendly. And I think those are the sort of similarities that I have with her. And also her determination. When she sets her mind on something, she is definitely going to go for it, and nothing is going to stand in her way.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much. Congrats on such a wonderful film.
Thank you.
And Tessa, to you.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time today. My family loved the movie. But I want to know, what message do you think that you hope the audience takes away from this movie? It was stunning.
I hope the audience takes away the main message of the movie, and I think the main message is the power of possibility and the power of belief. And I think my character as well, he's very optimistic, and he tries to turn like a negative situation, tries to see the positive in it, or maybe someone that may seem negative all the time, for instance, Dronicus, who thinks I'm quite annoying. He still sees the positivity in him, and I think that's one of the main messages of this movie, and I hope that's what viewers and people take away from it.
Yes, I hope personally that kids older and younger than me watch my character and know that it's okay to be themselves, because at the beginning of the movie especially, Journey is trying to figure out who she is and where she fits in, or even if she fits in. And throughout the film you see her just kind of grow into herself and find out who she is, and know that, hey, maybe I do fit in, maybe I don't, and that's perfectly fine. So I hope kids will see that it's definitely okay to be yourself, and that you're just unique and special in your own way.
I agree. I agree with what they both said. And I also think, I hope people take away that the idea of wonder and imagination is not just for children, it's for adults as well. And the idea that you can have a second chance and you can change. If you've made mistakes in your past, you shouldn't let it determine your future, because you can change and heal and become anew. And I hope that's what people can take away from it.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Catherine?
I have a question for Journey. My daughter is 7 years old, and it was so refreshing seeing a little girl in a role that doesn't include princess and makeup. So, I know you have a takeaway for the general audience, but for young girls, what do you hope that they specifically learn from seeing this film?
Well, Journey, she loves all things STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, which is a trait that is typically attributed to boys. And it kind of goes back to what I previously said, just young girls, be yourself, whether you like science, whether you like technology, or even if you like princesses and you like to dress up and do makeup, whatever you like to do, just go for it. Follow your passion and follow your heart, and do whatever you want to do, and don't let anything stop you or anyone stop you.
Thank you.
And Candy, to you.
Hi, congratulations on such a beautiful film. For Madeline and Karen, actually for you as well, Lisa. Did you follow the script 100%, or were you able to add a little bit of you into the film?
Well, I think it's also down to the director as well, because Mr. David Talbot, he is very free. He likes to add in like loads of stuff. He likes to act, improvise a lot. Obviously, yeah, the script obviously is just kind of like a guideline of the film, but obviously he loves to throw in stuff. But it was really fun working with him, and yeah, we didn't 100%, I think, stick to the script, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, David is naughty. He I mean, he has every right to be, hey, because he's written it and he directs it. But I mean, he would just add little things. He might come up to you and whisper something in your ear and try this on the next shot. So even the person that you're opposite wouldn't know what you were coming out with. And so the reaction that you get is completely honest and fresh and new. And some of those takes have actually made it into the movie, which is really exciting.
Yes. I mean, exactly what they said. And to touch on Miss Lisa's point a little bit, actually on one of the scenes, actually when Journey's just meeting Veronica's Jangle, Journey is just so just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and she's like, oh, what are we going to do next? And Veronica is so depressed. And actually Mr. Talbot, he was like, now on this take, I want you to just go at Mr. Whitaker. I just want you to kiss him all over and do whatever. And so Mr. Whitaker was not expecting this. So in one take, I was just like, mwah, mwah, mwah. And he was just like, what are you doing, child? So yeah, Mr. Talbot is definitely very, very free with the script and what you can add on.
Wonderful. Beautiful job. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And Tati, to you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tati from Cool Moms Cool Tips, and I'm blown away by the acting, singing, and dancing. Your performance is just amazing. It's fantastic. So my question is, was there any particular challenges of having to combine all three? Was something more difficult than the other, or a specific scene that got you trying over and over again?
For me, it was my song, "The Square Root of Possible." I mean, I had some practice, combining singing, acting, and dancing, having done, Broadway and a tour before, because before I got into movies, I was basically doing theater. But the hard thing about Possible was just like the dancing, and like me dancing on the ledge and dancing in the shop. There are so many different gizmos and, presents and all the magical things that are in Jangles and Things that, you can't hit something and you have to go here at the right time. So the Square Root of Possible was definitely one of the hardest things that I definitely had to film.
Well, you did nail it. It's
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
What about you, Lisa and Karen?
So for me, I mean, like Jenny, I've done some work on the West End in musicals, so I've been able to combine the acting, the singing, and the dancing. But when I filmed Miles and Miles, I mean, I'm wearing a corset with 5 layers on top, and we're filming in July, so it's really hot, combined with all the lights, and having to redo stuff over and over again, and literally chase Geronicus around the shop. So, I mean, I was dripping with sweat, but at the same time, I have to make it look really fun and really graceful and really elegant. But when they shout cut, I'm like, they're like, do you need some water? Do you need this? And then you go back to do the next take, and again, you look really glamorous and fab. So that was really challenging, but it was also so much fun.
It was
Well,
beautiful. Thank you.
I didn't really do any like singing or dancing, but because I haven't really done acting before, I think working with all these incredible actors, acting alone was a bit of a challenge for me. But I think all of them really inspired me to be a better actor myself, and it was really fun working with all the actors as well. It was a great experience.
Thanks again. It's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Danielle?
Hi, happy Sunday, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Wonderful. You guys were all so great. I know the holidays may feel a little different this year, but the biggest thing is that there's always a top must-have toy. And Buddy 3000 probably would have been like the hugest hit ever. So Tristan has a question for you guys.
What's your most what's your favorite toy that you're gonna want this year for Christmas?
What's your must-have this year on your list?
Ooh. This year, well, first of all, I have to agree with what you said. The Buddy 3000 is so adorable, so cute. So I probably would want Buddy because, who wouldn't? He's such an adorable little cute friend. But I kind of want the 11 Pro Max. I mean, not the 12, but the 12 Pro Max. There's so many different phones out there now. So, but yeah.
I think I'm kind of stuck between Don Juan and Buddy, if I'm honest, because Don Juan makes me laugh so much all the time, but then again, Buddy makes you fly. So I think I might have to go with Buddy, just because I've always wanted to fly when I was younger and everything. But yeah, I'd probably have to say Buddy.
I think I'd find it tough as well to choose between both of them. I think I might want the reprogrammed Don Juan though, because he might just be too much in my ear all the time. But I would definitely like a Buddy 3000. I have a 10-year-old daughter who actually wants a Barbie caravan. It's huge and it comes with about 1,000 different items in it. And she's been bugging me every day, relentlessly telling me she wants it. So I might get it for her.
Also, I feel like Don Juan Diego would get me in trouble. That's why I don't want Don Juan.
Right? Right.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Annika?
Hi guys, thank you so much for such an adorable movie, for putting us in the spirit for the holidays. I would like, if I had the skills to be an inventor, I would like to invent a machine that folds the clothes when they come from the laundry, from the dryer. What would you invent?
I would definitely invent a toy that could do all my chores for me. Make up my bed in the morning, clean the table after I eat, clean the sink. I would just make a toy that could do everything for me.
I completely agree. That's exactly what my toy would be also. Yes.
Yeah, I third that. I want a toy that does all my housework, and also maybe to put my makeup on and stuff and get me dressed. I probably just would end up doing nothing. I'd just be just standing there all day. But definitely something that will do all my chores.
That's cool. Thank you so much.
And Onika?
Yeah, hi. Thank you guys for being here today. So, my question is, what is your favorite scene, whether it was a scene that you did or you watched someone else do?
My favorite scene that I did not do is probably Miles and Miles. I have to admit,
Ah!
so funny, Miss Lisa. You are incredible. I mean, it's just like Geronicus is just so like I bought one egg kind of guy, and then Miss Lisa is just so bubbly and like hello with jazz hands and everything. So yeah, that was it's probably one of my favorite scenes that I didn't do. It was so amazing, Miss Lisa.
Thank you so much. I mean, that coming from Miss Madeline, who is completely amazing, means a lot to me. My favorite scene that I wasn't in is actually the snowball scene. I secretly wish that I was in that scene, but even just in one of the windows or maybe just driving my mail truck by, because it looked like so much fun. Everybody throwing snowballs and the girls dancing and then the guys dancing and even Forrest dancing. I was like, hey, go Forrest, go Forrest. It's just brilliant. I love that scene.
I think my favorite scene was watching Miss Anika Noniwo's perform Make It Work, and all the dancing, the choreography, the singing. I think it literally just it made me want to just jump up and dance. I love that scene. And it's one of my favorite songs as well.
Thank you.
Melissa?
Hi, you guys. That was, we love the movie. It was just so beautifully made and so whimsical. I absolutely loved it. So tell me a little bit, when you guys were given the script, what was it? Was there a scene or something that you were like, hands down, I've got to do this film? You want to start, Lisa?
When I first got the script, I was just intrigued that it was a story about a Black inventor. I was just blown away by that. And that made me say, I want to do this. This is amazing. We need this right now. As I said, I have a 10-year-old daughter who it means a lot to her to be able to have these fantastic role models. And just the diversity, having a film that has leads, Madeline and Kieran do a fantastic, amazing job. She is completely obsessed with this movie. She wants to be you, Journey. She wants to be Madeline Mills.
You can be Journey anytime.
You just smash it. So I think the themes in it and just the diversity and because representation really matters.
Yes. I also I fell in love with the story first and foremost over anything. I just loved how magical it was and how whimsical, like you said. It was just such an incredible story, and I really loved it. Especially my similarities with my role also intrigued me to really want to audition for it.
Wonderful.
I think also the story drew me to do this project and be this particular role. I think what intrigued me a little bit more was knowing that I was going to work alongside Mr. Forrest Whitaker, Mr. Keegan-Michael Key, because I watched a few episodes of Key and Peele, and obviously I've seen Mr. Forrest Whitaker in films as well. And knowing that I was going to work alongside them, it was like, wow, I have to do this film.
Wonderful. Well, you guys did a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Lynette, we'll finish with you.
Hi, I'm Lynette with FantasticLife.com. Want to say that my family and I enjoyed the movie so much, the musical numbers and all that soul and dancing. We were dancing along with you. Not doing the movie correctly, but dancing. So if you guys can share maybe one way being in this film has either shaped you or something that you walked away with after being a part of this project.
I think the main message of this film I kind of walked away with, like I said earlier, the power of possibility and belief. Like my character, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as optimistic as my character, but he always sees the positivity in maybe a negative situation, or in someone. Like for instance, Veronicus, he kind of gets a bit depressed after his daughter moves out and then his wife passes. And I also think that he sees Veronicus as what he was before, not as he is now. And I think that because of his optimism and obviously that the power of possibility and belief, I kind of took that away with me. Like, okay, I'm going to try and be more like maybe my character in some way.
Awesome.
Yes. For me, I feel like everyone was just so incredibly talented and creative on the set. I feel like when you're on Broadway, even though I love Broadway so much, you're supposed to do it the same way every time because it's a new audience. They've never seen it before, which I think is amazing to, rehearse so that, it doesn't get stale or old. But everything on this project was so free, I guess. Like we talked a little bit about before, Mr. David E. Talbert and Mr. Philip Lawrence and all the writers and music composers, they're all just so free and creative to, add on things, take away things, just expand the horizons for just this film, the songs, the music, everything. And so it was really such a great experience that I will definitely never forget, and I learned a lot.
I think I'll just take away, like both of them said, the feel good factor. It felt so good filming, and it continues to feel so good. The response that we're getting from it, how much people love it, how much they enjoy it, how many times people have watched it. Some people have watched it more than once. It feels so good to know that people enjoy the work, because our enjoyment of it is definitely coming across. So I hope it uplifts people. I hope it makes people realize it's never too late to change, or second chances. And as Kieran said, the power of possibility. I hope people can take that away and they can improve their lives with it.
Thank you. It was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. That's all the time we have this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.